Alright, so I have it hung up real easy. Just on some tree straps here. These are Pro Ventures, like 10-15 bucks, nothing big deal. These guy lines came off of my other tarp. I was actually pretty disappointed that this tarp didn't come with any guy lines. Focus, there we go. So I have it rigged up. Basically super simple. It's just a little half hitch right here. But what I would do is I'd wrap around the tree, and then you go up and over the line, and you pull it back this way and back around the tree, and you just do a little half hitch right here, and that keeps it nice and, oh, you won't even want to focus, come on. Keeps it nice and tight there. I got a nice easy, I guess you would call it a prusik knot right here. Just holding my guy lines on. As you can see, there's no actual knot tying that. Right out to this tree, same kind of half hitch deal. Easy to quickly release it. Now let's take a look at this tarp. It's got really nice quality to it. You can see the rip stop in there. What I like about the tie outs, come on, is that they're fairly well reinforced. Oh, I thought that was sewn on more. Well, it's sewn up to the loops here, the nylon strap. It's not bad. You can buy this tarp with tent poles that come with it. I personally don't use them, considering I got my hiking poles that do just fine when I need them to. But yeah, cheap little outdoor, no, Honest Outfitters hammock. It's like 30 bucks. I got my continuous ridge line running across it. It's about 84% of the length of it. Makes it for me at 5'6" that I get a very, very nice diagonal lay. It's a double wide hammock. For those of you that don't know what a double wide or a diagonal lay lets you do, so you don't have to lay in the traditional banana shape in a hammock. You can actually lay flat. Most people, yeah, my boots are in here, whatever. But most people will lay like a banana, like this. Uncomfortable. I don't know how you do it. What I've learned, and from others have shown me, is that if you kick your leg out to the side, both of them, then turn your upper body, you can get a pretty much almost perfectly flat lay. Like my leg is 100% straight, and it doesn't get any bend in there. This is a very comfortable way to sleep. I personally love it. Anyways, let's get back to this video. Alright, so I got the ends staked down right here. Got them staked out in the back over here as well. Real easy. But the main reason that I bought this, oh yeah, look at this real estate. I mean, come on. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to give you an idea of how much room there is. Throw you back on the tripod. So, if I'm 5'6", I could almost comfortably stand under here. As you can see, I'm on a slanted hill, so this side's a little bit lower than over here. I could actually probably, good enough. I mean, this is way more room than you get in a tent. Come on. Anyways, this pole is about maybe 4 feet 11 inches or so. So take this, so 5 feet, let's say 5 feet, as an example of how much room I have under here. Hammock's right there. Boom. You got exactly 5 feet of extra space for real estate to have your gear under here dry. Somebody else can sit under here, hang out with you. It's honestly an awesome setup. Not to mention that you can close this down and make it into a tent, a hanging tent, yes. Storm doors, that's why I got the 10x12. I didn't want to spend 140 bucks on an housefly where they have specific doors on them. So I got this, that way I can use these as doors. If this was down in an A-frame, this can seal off very, very nicely. I'm actually going to stop the video really quick and set that up, show you. Alrighty, so now I have it in storm mode. Sun's starting to come out. But as you can see, it is sealed up. What I did was I ran a stake down right here, so you get a nice crisscross, which makes a nice seal on it. The only opening you have is about right here. As you can see, it's maybe inch wide, inch and a half of a gap. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna add some Velcro strips along this so that I can actually seal this off and make it into a tent. Maybe just have a little opening here for air. Anyways, that's the sealed off end. Let's go over to the opening. Alright, got this side staked down. This is my tent door. Oh yeah, look at all that real estate in here, folks. Got plenty of room. Gears down there. You could have a party in here. Not really, but when you have it in the porch mode, heck yeah, multiple people can hang out under here. As this shelter, you could easily get 2 hammocks under here if you widened it out a little bit more. You wouldn't have it as close to the ground as I have it, but you have to make do. Here's a little pro tip for you guys though. As you can see, I am using my hiking pole as a tie-out spot instead. Since I don't have any tie-outs, this is to use to increase the actual space that's usable inside the tarp. So, one thing, oh, this little one came loose, my bad. Oh, come on. Sorry, putting another stake in. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a little pro tip that I've used if you don't have those tie-outs. What I like to do is, obviously, if I want this open, what am I supposed to do? Just do that. It's going to flop right back over. Well, what you can do, so I'm actually going to throw you guys on the tripod so I can show you this. So you're going to put this pine cone on the inside of the tarp and push it out so that you can wrap the rope around there and tie it off. I'll show you that really quick. Take the end of my tarp. I'm actually going to wrap it up just since I'm actually making this into a door. What you do is you push it in like that. Be sure to use something that won't cut or rip your tarp. What I like to do, you can see my old knot right here from it. So you just go one wrap around it. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm using the slack from my other piece. Give it a nice wrap around like that. You can tie this off if you need to. I'm not, just since it's my door. So I'll just do it like a little slip like that. But as you can see, that's a nice little way to give yourself a tie out. Now say if this was over where my hiking pole was, I could pull this out and now it's like I have another spot to tie off of without having to damage the tarp in any way. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys inside really quick. Let's take a look at it like this. So you can already see that I didn't do it good enough on that. Just for an example though. Alright, now we're inside here. Let's see, arm space. Over, hit the tarp. Got about 3 feet there. About, I'd say maybe 6.5 feet of ground space there. Honestly, you could get somebody else on the ground sleeping under you while you're in the hammock. This is not a bad setup at all, but let me hop in here. Oh, yeah. As you can see, this is a very, very sealed off way to sleep. I'm actually looking forward to getting my under blanket put up on here and trying this out in the winter to see how this will work. Good luck for me though, considering I'm on Mount Hood. It gets very cold and very snowy. Anyways guys, on the Brink Photog, I'm gonna see you later. Time to take a nap.